Part One of Prometheus Bound. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Expatriate in Bangor, Maine. Prometheus Bound by Aeschylus. Translated by Henry David Thoreau, 1817-1862. Part One. Persons of the drama. Kratos and Bia, or strength and force. Hephaestus, or Vulcan. Prometheus, chorus of ocean nymphs. Oceanus, Io, daughter of Inachus, and Hermes. Kratos and Bia, Hephaestus and Prometheus. Kratos. We are come to the far-bounding plain of earth, to the Scythian way, to the unapproached solitude. Hephaestus, orders must have thy attention, which the Father has enjoined on thee, this bold one to the high-hanging rocks to bind in indissoluble fetters of adamantine bonds. For thy flower, the splendour of fire useful in all arts, stealing, he bestowed on mortals, and for such a crime 'tis fit he should give satisfaction to the gods, that he may learn the tyranny of Zeus to love, and cease from his man-loving ways. Hephaestus. Kratos and Bia, your charge from Zeus already has its end, and nothing further in the way. But I cannot endure to bind a kindred god by force to a bleak precipice. Yet absolutely there's necessity that I have courage for these things. For it is hard the Father's words to banish. High-plotting son of the right-counselling Themis, unwilling thee, unwilling in brazen fetters hard to be loosed, I am about to nail to this inhuman hill, where neither voice you'll hear, nor form of any mortal see, but scorched by the sun's clear flame, will change your colours bloom, and to you, glad, the various-robed night will conceal the light, and sun, disperse the morning frost again. And always the burden of the present ill will wear you, for he that will relieve you has not yet been born. Such fruits you've reaped from your man-loving ways. For a god, not shrinking from the wrath of gods, you have bestowed honours on mortals more than just, for which this pleasureless rock you'll sentinel, standing erect, sleepless, not bending a knee, and many sighs and lamentations to no purpose will you utter, for the mind of Zeus is hard to be changed. And he is wholly rugged who may newly rule. Kratos. Well, why dost thou delay and pity in vain? Why not hate the god most hostile to gods, who has betrayed thy prize to mortals? Hephaestus. The affinity indeed is appalling, and the familiarity. Kratos. I agree, but to disobey the Father's words, how is it possible? Fear you not this more? Hephaestus. Ay, you are always without pity and full of confidence. Kratos. For 'tis no remedy to bewail this one. Cherish not vainly troubles which avail naught. Hephaestus. O much hated handicraft! Kratos. Why hatest it? For in simple truth, for these misfortunes which are present now, art's not to blame. Hephaestus. Yet I would it had fallen to another's lot. Kratos. All things were done but to rule the gods, for none is free but Zeus. Hephaestus. I knew it, and have naught to say against these things. Kratos. Will you not haste, then, to put the bonds about him, that the Father may not observe you loitering? Hephaestus. Already at hand the shackles you may see. Kratos. Taking them, about his hands with firm strength strike with a hammer, and nail him to the rocks. Hephaestus. 'Tis done, and not in vain this work. Kratos. Strike harder, tighten, nowhere relax, for he is skilful to find out ways even from the impracticable. Hephaestus. Aye, but this arm is fixed inextricably. Kratos. And this now clasp securely, that he may learn he is a duller schemer than is Zeus. Hephaestus. Except him would none justly blame me. Kratos. Now with an adamantine wedge's stubborn fang through the breasts nail strongly. Hephaestus. Alas, alas, Prometheus, I groan for thy affliction.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?